Who's the most odd person you've had a crush on? I have a large crush on Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. You ever have your asshole licked by a fat man in an overcoat? Bug. My. What a lovely tea party. My older brother's friend growing up. He could do an uncanny impression of a chicken, and he told me he could eat the energy of the color orange. We used to talk about Pokemon and fantasy, and I made him believe I could do witchcraft and see fairies. We were both pretty weird. He moved away when I was like 10, and I saw him only once after that. He ended up becoming friends with the older brother of another old friend I had actually moved away from. I ran into him in her kitchen when we both happened to be visiting their home. He seemed less weird, which was somehow more weird. It was kinda disappointing. I heard this in my head as a bed from Community. Sid from Ice Age. It's brought me down a troubling path. What path does that take you down? Lots of guys who look like Sid. What can I say? I like em greasy and slothful. Sup? No, I'm literally the guy from your comment. Not really odd but, Cortana. But Cortana in which game? H2. Vector from Despicable Me. Has got direction and magnitude. Oh yeah. John Pertwee as the third Doctor. I don't know why, but something about the bouffon and the smoking jacket and the wacky old inventor bit just struck me. Good choice. I'm all about Peter Capaldi as 12. So many people hate on him, but I dig him. No one hates on Capaldi, they hate on the garbage writing, and people are doing a disservice to the medium by acting like it's a decent standard. Yeah. Capaldi's performance is what made his run watchable. Otherwise it would have been so terrible. I hope they get him back for a special appearance once they get a showrunner and writers that aren't complete cocks. Kim Possible. Shego though. Not even odd. Shego's a babe. Lala Bunny. I was young. I wasn't a furry. I'm now an adult. Still not a furry. Still a babe. I was at a party years ago and we were drunkenly having a similar conversation. I asked the room if anyone had a cartoon character crush. Without a moment's hesitation, my friend blurted out Bambi's mom. WHAT. Boromir. That's such a Boromir thing to say. I had a huge crush on George Washington when I was 11. Saw him in the show Liberty's Kids, and he was apparently so attractive I became obsessed with learning everything about him. Loved Liberty's Kids. I was hoping that there were lots of people who had a crush on odd people, because that means that maybe someone has a crush on me. Instead everyone has a crush on fictional characters and I'm kinda disappointed. Same. Bro. Same. Growing up, I thought Tilda Swinton was fascinating. My weird alien extra-dimensional dream girl. She should seriously have kids with Benedict Cumberbatch, just to see what freaks the kids would look like. They'd have heads like eggplants. They'd be mute. They would have tremendous telekinetic abilities capable of moving massive objects. They would float and flicker in and out of our reality as they saw fit. Their intent known only to each other. They would have tremendous telekinetic abilities capable of moving massive objects. They would float and flicker in and out of our reality as they saw fit. Their intent known only to each other. That's what they'd say in interviews, when in reality they'd just live in suburban London and be fairly unexceptional. I want to frame both this comment and its quoted parent. Okay bro, I had a huge crush on my 8th grade English teacher after she moved into my neighborhood. It took years to get over it. I can relate. I had a smoking hot math teacher I had a crush on for about 2 years. I'm over it now. I read that as math teacher surprisingly didn't think of water, but of my computer science teacher, that gasser heavy accent. Andy Samberg in Hot Rod. Andy Samberg in general is low-key hot, but Stephanie Beatriz can step on me. Step on my cubes. When I was younger I thought Larry the Lobster was hot. He is. No homo though. You have bigger things to worry about than whether you are attracted to guys. Kabu from Lion King 2. Deception, an outrage, disgrace, for shame. Ahsoka Tano. Well, that's more understandable than most things here. Cheryl from Archer. I'm lucky to say I'm dating a woman with Cheryl energy and it's been an immeasurable improvement to my life. Now I love Cheryl's character, but I can't imagine what it's like to date someone like her. I'd be frightened for my life, and hers probably too. Yeah, I was gonna say this. She's hot as hell, but in a I'm gonna cut off your dick, because I had a dream you looked at another girl, but also cheat on you with 12 guys at once but also outlaw country bitches. My current girlfriend. She was a weird as duckweed nerd loner which I was not. But I fell in love with her because of her national park sticker. I feel like I need more information. I just walked into a college commons and saw someone who lived on my floor that I never saw before, and she had a national park sticker I'd never seen before, and we talked all night. She slept on my lap, and almost 4 years later we're still together. I'm going to marry this girl by the way. That's fantastic. And congratulations. Have you already proposed? I hope you use the sticker in some way in your proposal. I'm going to soon. I need to ask her dad first. Steve Buscemi. Kristen Schaal. Kristen Schaal. Me too. She's adorable. One of the Rice Krispie dudes. When I was a kid. The blonde one. Snap, crackle or pop. I'm not sure. Blonde was snap I think. Gives a whole new meaning to the phrase. Oh, snap. The fact that so many of these responses are fictional is awesome. Do you think Redditors actually had real life interaction? Happy Cake Day. Jill Grissom from CSI. Oh shit, my friend also has the biggest crush on him. She wants his epithelials inside of her. Michael Scott. Dude, same, I had a crush on him in the first few seasons and IDK while Mayo. That's what she said. Molly Holly in her WWF days. That woman had booty. My coworker who is literally twice my age and doesn't want any of the same things out of life that I do. Shit is eating me alive inside, ha 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 duck. Velma from Scooby-Doo. Played by Linda Cardellini. Understandable. That movie was not for kids. The Pope. Wanks with religious intent. Minnie Mouse. I'm more of a Daisy Duck kind of guy. Mouse vs Duck kind of guys. Deborah Jo Rupp. More specifically Heroda's kitty on that 70s show. Don't know why. Just always thought she was really attractive in that role. I always mix up Deborah Jo Rupp with Deborah Anwar. Very different actors. Deborah Anwar and Kristen Ritter do it for me, IDK what it is. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.